Well, ho, ho, ho! Santa bears gifts, delivered by the elves from Parcel Force. What on earth is this? Also, I swear our delivery man comes so speedily in the morning. Like, look at me. This is how I greet them at the door daily. Welcome back to another vlog, all you cool cats and Christmas kittens. I've got a face mask on my face in the current shape of the Inky Oat Cleansing Balm, which I'm really enjoying using as a... Don't mind that, that's just a little oat. As like a face mask in the morning. I just want to, I don't know if it does anything, but my skin's been like freaking out ever since moving to the house. I think it's alarmed that we're in a new environment. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong, but I'm trying to fix it. So there we go. On with the vlog. Today, guys, is gonna be a crazy, crazy day. Gosh, it's funny because we're only vlogging 12 days instead of every day. I feel like I've got so many like fun things to fill you in on, like in between the days of like things that have been going on, and then I feel like I'm filming these vlogs and it looks like we're having like really intense days, like obviously every single vlog. But the days in between that are a bit boring. So first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. My new dressing gown. It's highly fantastic. It's so luxurious. This was probably my best Black Friday purchase. Anything from Soho Home at a discount is a real win in my book. Anyway, right, need to get this off my face. Why did I come down here? Oh my god, also guys, look, see, this is what I mean. I've got so many things to update you on. I finally convinced Fergus that we should buy a tension rod. So we bought a tension rod. I want to make one of these garlands. Obviously this looks terrible. I just threw it over there last night to get the vibe. But I tell you what, yeah, this pie is expensive. Fergus is like, we've got carnivals in the garden, let's just, you know, trim them down and hang them up. But I'm like, off you go then. I don't know, what do we need for that? Hooks? Zip ties, he said yesterday. I just wanted to wrap a few things around. I've got 2 of these currently as like a base. They're just cheap from Amazon. And then I want to get some nice luscious, probably more expensive ones with like sweet pine cones. I want to have some bells hanging either side. You know, we need to do something in here because I've got to wait another 5 days to get my Christmas tree apparently. Basically, the situation is, this is a long intro, isn't it? Fergus has this thing about lighting. This is a long time for me to be on your screen looking like this. In fact, let's touch base on this in a minute.
On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Alexa, play Feliz Navidad by Michael Bublé. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. My heart. Feliz Navidad. I'm transformed. I've got a festive little coat on today, courtesy of my mate. Sounds like she sent it to me. She didn't. Guys, what I was saying was earlier about the lights. Look, the man is here. The reason we haven't got our proper big Christmas tree yet is because Fergus has got this thing with lighting, and speaking of which, this lighting looks terrible because we're backlit. That is so much better. Right, Fergus has got this thing with lighting, guys. Tell him your issues.
I've already told them.
Okay, he hates white lights. He likes, have you told him about the illegal lights?
Yeah.
Are they illegal?
Yeah, well, they're illegal. They were illegal to sell from. They basically phased them out. Incandescent lights.
But it's not illegal for us to own them.
Not to own them.
We're not breaking the law.
But
I
think from about 2019, they
stopped
stopped
selling
selling.
them.
They're not as well. They're just not as energy efficient because a lot of energy comes in the form of heat with the lights.
Do you find that dishwasher's a bit stinky?
Yeah, it is. But yeah, basically,
the point is,
it was an EU directive to move everyone onto LED lights.
Basically,
blue lights, which are horrible.
Yeah, basically, Fergus likes super warm light, and he took it upon himself yesterday, without my permission, to order the lights. He said, "Babe, lights ordered." I said, "Wow, fantastic." And then I was like, "Oh, so should we go and get the tree then?" And he was like, "Well, the lights aren't arriving until next Saturday, so..." Whoopsie. Anyway, we are waiting to do our big Christmas tree. So this is why I want to do the garland in the meantime. And the boiler man's here. All the excitement's there already. Honestly, I've got so much to do today, guys. I've got a full day of work. Like, I've got so much work to do, content creation. I need to get paid out over. I need to rinse out a ton of organic stuff. I need to get, obviously, Vlogmas going. And tonight we're coursing? Tonight we're hosting my parents for a 3-course dinner. So I must prepare all of that. Other than the excitement of the boiler man being here, I must prepare for this evening, and I am determined to make it a night to remember.
Where's the sugar bit?
In this cupboard. It's funny because I put all the things away when we were like first to the shop. Fergus actually still has no idea what anything is in our house.
Which one?
Bottom cupboard, bottom drawers, that bag, yeah. Yep, got it. Anyway, my parents have just been so helpful to us lately. I basically moved back in there, and they've been so helpful with everything with the house. So we invited them to host, show them a good time. I want to make it festive, fun, and delicious. And I really want to go all out to show them that I'm not just cooking them, you know, normal dinner. So I'm going to now list all the things I need to do for later to ChatGPT, and hopefully he'll give me a nice list of things I can like get done before late, like before 6:30. Obviously, if I had a free day, this would be easy, but I don't. So yeah, I've got so many bloody things to chop. And I've basically decided to take on like a bougie roast dinner-esque meal. Like I'm gonna do roast potatoes, and then I'm gonna do some bougie sides, like some bougie carrots, some bougie Brussels sprouts. I've got leeks, I'm doing cream, stuffing balls. Anyway, I'll show you the whole shebang. I really want to get this in as well before the end of the day. Holidays are coming, holidays are coming. Na 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 na. You know the Coca-Cola ad has made it completely with AI?
Yes, and it's got absolutely slated, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that. Still iconic. I mean, the flipping red trucks.
Yes.
Okay, party people, it's now midday, and I thought I was going to get a bit more done before this point in the day, like prep-wise. I haven't done any prep yet, I've just been working, but I just edited one of my things here, fantastic ads, so, oh, spoiler alert. So, I'm going to make my dessert. I'm going to make a pavlova tonight, because I've seen, like, people making pavlova wreaths. Oh, that sounds festive, doesn't it? So I'm going to make pavlova. I'm going to put white chocolate chunks in it because that just makes pavlova extra delicious. And then I'll do like fruit decoration on top. So I'm going to make that now. Get ahead of myself. And then, gosh, I've got so much to do. Boom! For this recipe, I will, of course, be using the one, the only Jane's Patisserie. If you don't know, do you live under a rock? Have you never baked anything in your life? Probably is the only reason why you wouldn't know who Jane is. She's the goat. So yeah, if you need a foolproof baking recipe, she's your pal. Dancing through life, da 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 da, making a Christmas wreath. Okay, 6 egg whites, white castor sugar, white wine vinegar, corn flour, and vanilla extract. And if you think I'm gonna whip this up by hand, you're wrong. I'm gonna use my chemical mixer. Not with your cheeks stuffed with soup. You gonna tell people what you're demonstrating?
So I've been gifted a backpack from
Capeton and Sons.
Tabitha and Sons.
Oh.
And I must say, it is very chic.
It's chic AF. Fergus has got the backpack, and I've got the sunny size. And if I ever need a backpack, I will be borrowing. But I really love the colour. So look at these bad boys. Yoink. Oh, I just got 10 times cooler. Show them your old backpack. Because Fergus said to me, do you think this is better than my old one?
Well, I'm sure your audience will be familiar with this if they are fans of Decathlon. Because it is a 120 litre, actually that's not that. It's probably an 80 litre rucksack. But, you know.
Wales and Rooney.
I did buy it in Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Ready for mountaineering. And then I just use it as a
How much
laptop bag.
mountaineering do you do?
Loads. But this is probably more professional.
It's giving, yeah.
Work.
It's actually so delightful, nice, you can feel that. And look at all the compartments, perfect space for a laptop.
I'm worried
super
it's
secure.
going to be too nice. People are going to want to nick it.
Yeah, but it's on your back.
Well, it is for now.
Rather than if you, because with this you do the old one shoulder.
Well, I'm a cool kid at school, aren't I?
Yeah, whereas this, you're like secure, you know.
Were you at school? Were you a one shoulder or were you a two shoulder kid?
I think I was one shoulder because back then that was cooler. And I used to get worried that people would do that.
Oh,
What did you call it? Backpack, when you know you'd be walking and then you'd be like
yanking.
There was a name for it. Like you got backpacked or something like that, but it wasn't that. I think this is two shoulder.
It's
Looks chic with a two strapper.
Yeah.
You gotta own it.
Anyway, Christmas is coming early.
Christmas has come early. Now time to make a wreath.
Pavlova.
Pavlova.
Is that what it's called?
Pavlova.
Pavlova.
Egg whites going in. Bit of separation. Do you know how to separate an egg white?
Mm-hmm.
We're baking a cake, we're baking a cake, we're baking a cake for Christmas. That is such an iconic song that will live rent free in my brain forever, for as long as.
You know, if you drop some eggshell in there and you want to get it out, you basically use that to scoop it up.
This is such an old joke, right? Because I've once taught Fergus that, and now every single time I crack an egg, he comes over and tells me as if he's like, you know, advising me, head chef in this relationship. Anyway, we're baking a cake, we're baking a cake. I probably spoke about that last Vlogmas, I'm sure I did, but where I was at school, I think I was in reception, and for the Nativity, we were cake ingredients. And I'm pretty sure I was an egg, and it went, we're baking a cake, we're baking a cake, we're baking a cake for Christmas. We are the eggs, yellow and bright. We are the eggs, what a pretty sight. What were you in your school, Nativity?
I was a shepherd.
A shepherd?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a tea towel in your head?
I did.
Anything else, or just a shepherd one time? Did you only do it
we
once?
only did it once.
You only did it once?
Yeah.
Boring. You did that every year. And it was like the older you got, the older you got in the years, you had like different. So obviously I started off as cake ingredient, and then I worked my way up to an angel, obviously.
What cake? What is in the Nativity?
Well, you know, these days they like to mix it up.
Oh, I see.
And I remember if you were in year two was prime time, because if you were in year two, you were a musician and you got to play like the glockenspiel. And do you remember at school the scrapers, the wooden scrapers?
Not on the arm.
No, but it was like a long thing, and then you'd scrape it. And I remember everyone wanted to get assigned the scraper. Guess who got assigned the scraper?
Yeah.
This bad bitch right here. Also the moo sticks. Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
Is that what they're called?
Yes, they're called moo sticks because that's the noise they made.
Wow.
Just me? Okay, we're gonna whisk this into soft pigs and then I'll return. Oh, she is a beauty. She's a beauty.
Cornflower bond.
Bloody hell, that stuff.
Why was it not in a packet?
It is in a packet.
Oh,
I
okay.
opened the
Right.
packet.
Oh. That's your first mistake.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, like I've been snowed on.
Good job we got a vacuum coming today.
This is why I can't be trusted to not wear an apron. Okay, back in business. I've got my strip peaks, I've added my white wine vinegar, my sugar, my corn flour, my vanilla extract. And now, this is where I'm going rogue. This isn't part of Jane's recipe. I frequently make the Nigella chocolate pavlova, which is excellent. But I figured like the white looks more Christmassy in like a regular pavlova. And in the chocolate pavlova you put chocolate chunks and cocoa powder and other stuff. But anyway, so I'm going to use white chocolate. Also because that's Boris's favourite, so. And then you literally just like fold them in. Try not to knock much air out. So this is the biggest tray that I've got to make a circular wreath on. Jane says she puts a bowl in the middle to help do the thing around it, which is kind of genius. I wouldn't have done that. But to be honest, I'm really lacking bowls at the moment. Maybe I'll put a cup there instead. A little Christmas mug. Okay. So I want to make as circular a wreath as possible. But I think it just can't be that circular in this rectangular tray, can it? Okay, let me take this off. So I'm going to really try and pile it up. it doesn't go out. Let's see, what does she say? I need all her tips. I like it because she actually gives useful tips. Do a large spoonful for each dollop to go around the bowl till I've used the mixture up. Then I use a fork to spike it up and give a bit of texture. Wow, okay. Yoink. It's funny because it's literally just my parents coming, but I'm treating it as if we're literally on like MasterChef. Then we just use the fork for texture. Like, I feel like it's already looking like texture. Yoink, 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 yoink. Wreath is wreathed. Let's go in the oven. Obviously remove the flipping. And she's going in for an hour at 1:30, fam. Okay. Kisses. Okay. Great. Phase 1 of the prep. Got so much to do. Right. My work for the day is complete on my laptop. I now have the 3-course meal to prepare, which I thought I was gonna like get ahead of myself today. And obviously I haven't. It's now 4:45 and they're coming at 7. So let's just, you know, get our heads down. I just feel like there is so much to prepare and I don't really know where to begin. I'm thinking potatoes, they always take ages, so let's get on that first. Okay guys, I've made the almighty error of not ordering goose fat. I don't know how I forgot that. But I have boiled the potatoes, fluffed them. Apparently, I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna give it a go. Apparently, like, it's good if you leave them out for a bit to like cool down and, I don't know, you're meant to put like tea towels over them. And then toss them in the oil. I don't know, I've heard apparently that's good. So I'm gonna try that, and I'm just using olive oil because that's the only oil I've got. Anyway, I'm gonna make my carrots. I'm gonna get my carrots on roasting because I bet they're gonna take quite a while. I got all these like purple and yellow and orange carrots from Waitrose. So I'm going to roast them in a mix of a few things. So I'm gonna do olive oil, balsamic. I'm just making this up as I go along. I'm gonna do honey. Oh, the vacuum's arrived! Oh my gosh, that's so exciting! Big thing of butter. And then I'm gonna do lots of pepper, lots of salt, garlic granules. I'll do a bit of thyme from my plant as well. Okay. And then just get my hands involved because that's really the easiest thing with this. And rub it all up. Oh my god, it smells so good already. This is when I'm like, I should be wearing an apron because this stuff is going to go on me. Okay, and then I'll whack this in the oven. And I'm planning to do this on like a fettery yogurt. And then I'll top it with like some nuts, some pomegranate. What to do now? There's so many possible options. Maybe I will mix up the chicken mince and stuffing. Now, my father is gluten-free, so I've never done this recipe with gluten-free stuffing. Let's hope it's not a flop today. How much liquid do you mix this with? 125 of this with 250 ml of boiling water. Okay? Yeah. Okay guys, carrots are looking mighty fine. They're looking so good. I have rolled up my chicken and stuffing balls. Honestly guys, if you've watched any of my vlogs lately, I've probably been making these. It's literally not even original at this point. Not original, not new. But it just damn works, okay? It's so good. And I'm actually trying to bougie-ify these slightly by frying up an onion with a few cranberries and like garlic and stuff. I don't know if that's gonna make a world of difference, but I just thought, hey, let's try it. And then I think when they're nearly done, I'm gonna brush them with like a butter. I think. I'm feeling crazy today. So let's see. Oh my god, these potatoes are looking fantastic. That is the good thing about the oven in this place. It's absolutely massive. Like, I just shouldn't be able to fit those two massive trays on the same shelf, and yet I can. It's wonderful. I also saw this thing about roast potatoes lately, which is like, you shouldn't toss them, like you should leave them for 40 minutes and then toss them, because that's how they get really crispy on the bottom. I mean, I've never really had an issue with getting the crisp on the bottom before, but hey, I'm always, you know, in the market for a hot new tip. Meanwhile, Mr. Christmas himself over here, after a long, hard, stressful day at work, is now trying to do something with our tension rod. Did someone say to you on your call this morning, oh, you've got the Christmas decks up?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally both Fergus and I were on calls this afternoon,
And both of us, people said like, oh, are those your Christmas tags? I kept being like, no, this is the world's worst little flimsy piece of pie. Tossed round. Oh, that really made me laugh. Okay, now, time to bougeeify pigs in blankets. I've got this endure left over from yesterday, so I think I'm going to add a little bit of that. And I'm thinking to do them in like a hot honey once they're nearly done. I'm going to get those in the oven because sometimes they can take longer than you think, you know? I've got no time for that today. So, let's see what we can do here. These are also gluten-free. Waitrose pigs and blankets are gluten-free, guys. Which is great because so many sausages are not gluten-free. Hopefully Nigel will be impressed with how accommodating I am being. What can I do with this endure then? Do we think if I just kind of like, or maybe I'll cook them for a bit and then I'll toss them in some endure and put them back in with the honey and stuff. Okay, this looks boring then, doesn't it? Let's get them in the oven. Oh my God, guys, look at this fine, fine work. Let's just, oh my God, it's magical. It's magical! You've done such a good job. You've earned this dinner. Now we just need to lay the table. And I'm not gonna lie, the kitchen is still a huge mess, so I need to speed clean this. I think it's all coming together though. And my pigs in blankets, sprouts are a go. I'm just about to get the crostini in the oven so they can be hot for when they arrive. It's all a lot, but we'll get it done. Guys, it's chaos. It's chaos. But Fergus has done an excellent job with the table. If nothing else, we will have caviar crisps. The finest delicacy in all the land. I've got this left over from Friendmas. Ta-da! Nigel is enjoying his gluten-free canapé. Anyway, cheers guys! Thanks for coming! Woo!
Wow.
Gosh, I'm looking a little bit flushed. So what we've got is extra virgin olive oil crisps with caviar.
They're very lovely.
Only the finest
I do like caviar.
I know, it's it, exactly. You're speaking Fergus's language.
It's so disappointing to come around and not have caviar.
I know. And then these are little brie, roasted grape, honey, balsamic, and crispy prosciutto crostini. And then these are like hot honey pigs and blankets with endure.
With what?
Endure? Is that how you say it?
Endure.
Is that the correct pronunciation? Anyway,
That's the sausage.
It's so luxurious we can't even pronounce it.
These are not gluten-free.
No, they are.
Oh, they are. Excellent.
Waitrose gluten-free. Guys, I fear I have outdone myself. Only slightly flushed, but like I said, look how crispy my potatoes came out.
Incredible.
Even though I didn't buy a goose fan.
This is every
My
Monday,
carrots gone down a size. Yeah, if you subscribe. Yeah, wow. And we've even got pine cones. Wow, all going on. Please, guys, enjoy. Guys, the main course was a hit. I don't know. What did the guests think of the main course?
It was absolutely delicious.
Oh, it was amazing.
Better than any restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Heard it here first.
Beautiful setting as
I
well.
booked again for next Monday.
I'm just preparing the wreath. I'm about to run out of cream, but I'm going to cover it in berries. I think it's going to be good. Do you think it looks good?
It looks great. Incredible.
On a holy carol or something, shouldn't we? Yeah, something like that. Guys, this is my Christmas wreath. Oh, look at it. Ta-da.
Oh, wowee.
The perfect gluten-free dessert.
Feel the
Wow.
Christmas spirit.
Because instantly I thought, oh, I know what I'll make. Chocolate mousse. And then I thought, great, just gave her the recipe for that. She's made that the other day. Half something else.
Oh wow.
So here it is.
It probably turns out really well in your oven as well, actually.
You know
That's
what?
one
I
thing.
did think
In
that
the
with the
oven,
oven.
it's a bit more visible.
Not as good. Please take your spoon.
Oh no, what's happened?
What
Just tap
is
it on the
going
ring.
on here? I slaved away for hours over this fine meal. I'm about to serve. All I do is go and fetch his bachelor. And what have you done? Smash recipe?
Oh, they're quite brittle, aren't they?
What? A toast? Are you going to toast?
just tapped it on my ring.
Yeah, but it's a glass.
I was excited about my
Oh no.
meringue.
So you've got to eat now with that, the remainder of the spoon.
Oh, man, I feel so bad. I better find the other half of it.
upgrade. Now,
The golden
you
spoon.
could be careful of this.
That's not
Make sure
gonna.
next time he has that one and not one of these dangerous ones.
Found it.
The problem is, I've used all my spoons up already. Now, look after this one, please, Michael. The remnants. Guys, I feel quite upset that it's a Monday. It's a Monday night.
So much to do.
And we've got so much to clear up. Oh, I was coming in for a little scooch. Guys, what a great success that was. Great vibes, great food, if I say so myself. What did you think, Fergus?
Incredible. Incredible evening. Great vibes. Great food. Great entertainment. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Must clear up now. CBA. I'm knackered, I'm so knackered. We've been listening to jazz all evening. That's where I'm getting that from. Oh my gosh, we've been cleaning for hours. I love hosting so much. Like, hosting my parents' night was so fantastic. I enjoyed it immensely. And I know they appreciated it so much. So it's really sweet. But I hate cleaning up. I hate it. And I must admit, because I care so much about food, I don't often think about the cleaning up. Do you know what I mean? So this did require quite a lot of cleaning up. In fact, I've used every single piece of cutlery that we own, nearly every single glass, nearly every single plate. Everything is in the dishwasher. Oh no, it's not, because we can't fit anything else in the dishwasher. So I've got a second load of things that is ready to go in for a spin tomorrow as well. This is clean. I mean, it's looking quite beautiful around here. Fergus has put in an excellent shift whilst I've been trying to get a red wine stain out of, may I add, our brand new tablecloth. Why don't they just make tablecloths that don't stain? Okay? That's surely easy to invent. Don't mess with the wine. The wine's great. What a crazy Monday night we've had, babe. What was your peak of things?
Pouring champagne.
Pouring champagne. Did you feel like a big boss man? Pouring champagne in your own house. Should we go to bed?
Jesus, yeah.
What's the time? 10:30. 10 to 11. Yeah, it's not great. But all in the name of good times, being merry and being bright.
God, I look crazy from this angle. Look at my
You
hair.
do. Your hair looks
I'm
fantastic.
giving the mayor out of Whoville.
You are giving the mayor out of Whoville in the Grinch.
Cindy Lou.
This light is
Just
better.
a silly little girl.
This light is better, but also worse because you can see us more, and I'm looking dishevelled.
Looking cooked.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching today. What a crazy day it's been. And I look forward to seeing you in the next vlog, hey?
Hey. Tune in for the next one. And make sure, next one, I want you to come with a nice Christmas biscuit. A Christmas biscuit.
You're giving them some homework?
Yeah, a Christmas biscuit and a Christmas beverage of your choice.
Oh, yeah.
And let me know down in the comments below, what drink and biscuit did you choose? For me, it would be a white chocolate D, because that is sort of snowy, and you can't beat a white chocolate D. Washed down with a...
Mint tea, probably.
No, that's not very festive.
Hot cocoa?
Gingerbread latte.
Oh. Okay, we'll see you in your next. See you in the local coffee shop for next week's episode. Not next week. Next vlog. 2 days time. Well, 1 day time. Oh my god, can't even get my days right. This 12 days of Vlogmas stuff's confusing. Hope you guys are enjoying it. That wasn't even that hard. Come on.
That's gonna bruise.
Oh, stop.
Bruise like a peach, babe.
Sounds like a you problem. Good night.
Good night.
Good tidings to all.
Sayonara.
May your sweet dreams be blessed by the shepherds, and the three kings with gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
And a Christmas sayonara to you.
Peace and love.